Alright, I did want to do one addendum to the video here. The rooster right there. We were doing a little free range time yesterday. I'm trying to find Blondie, and I don't know where she is. But anyway, the nieces and nephew here, I think, are 20 weeks old now. Yeah, they're 20 weeks. And so he's getting into his chicken puberty now. And so he's starting to do his little dance thing and trying to mate with his sisters, if you want to call it that. And so anyway, what happened is evidently roosters get more amorous at dawn and dusk. So what happened is he got target fixated on Blondie for some reason and literally started chasing her around during free range time last night, and it completely freaked Blondie out, and I don't even know where she is.
Not inside.
And so, oh, there she is. There's Blondie right there. All right. There's Blondie right there. Whoa, that's a little. There we go. That's Blondie. And so, anyway, he got target fixated on her and just started chasing her around because he's wanting to mate with her. And the sisters have never had a rooster before, so she didn't know what was going on. So it was just scaring her to death. And so she was running for her life. He kept chasing her, would not let up. The other sisters did not know what was going on. And so, long story short, Blondie saw me because I was sitting in the chair. And so she flew up and then got into my lap. And these are not what you call cuddle chickens, so they don't do that. They've never done that before. And the sisters are almost 2 years old. And so Blondie just got onto my lap and then just froze and stayed there. And I didn't know what to do, so I just froze and stayed there too. And the rooster over there didn't know what to do, so he was sizing me up to try to figure out what to do. Well, he eventually left the area, and Blondie was still on my lap. And so I was just petting her, trying to comfort her, and her little chicken heart was just going pitter-patter really, really fast. And so...
that's because he's still learning that you're supposed to woo the girls, which is you do your little dance, and he didn't do his chicken dance.
Yeah. And they didn't know what was going on. So anyway, long story short, she was on my lap for like 5 minutes. And in case you've never had a chicken on your lap before, you know, they're really warm. And so my lap was kind of getting a little hot because of her, because she was actually laying down. And then eventually he decided he was going to start going in. And so
well,
he
made it with Celine or Celeste.
Yeah. He mated with Roadrunner right there. Roadrunner is the blue copper Marron.
Yes.
And so the rooster is a Wheaton Marron. And so anyway, he started going in. He pretty much has most control over his siblings. So he started going in, they started going in, and then Blondie finally hopped down. I did not force her down. She went down on her own. So anyway, there's Ern right there. Blondie and Ern just finished molting. Samantha has already molted. She molted while she was still broody. Hermione, which is right there, is on the back end of a good molt. Her neck at one point was like almost completely bare. And then it was full of pin feathers, which the pin feathers literally look like pins sticking out of them.
Little black pins.
And so it looks painful.
Well, watching her walk was painful.
Yeah. And so Eleanor right there, she's the one in further away. She's just starting to molt. And I think ML, which I don't know where ML is. I think ML's getting ready to start molting. But ML, Pamela, and Lacey really...
Right here.
Huh?
Emma's right here.
Oh, ML's right there.
Butt
Yeah.
up.
ML's, I think, getting ready to start molting because she's acting funny. And the other chickens, right before they started molting, started acting funny. So, anyway, I just thought that was a funny story. I wish we would have gotten video of it, but everything just happened way too fast. And so, but the youngins are doing good. When the sisters aren't shooing them away, they're actually starting to come towards us now, which is good. And we're trying to not be aggressive with the rooster, or we're not doing anything on purpose to try to be aggressive with the rooster, because we don't want the rooster to be aggressive to us. And so the good thing was when Blondie got into my lap yesterday, he did not try to go after her onto my lap, because then that would have been extremely awkward and weird.
Well, 2 days ago, you said he was protecting them. He saw something and everybody ran to the coop and he protected them.
Now, he is protecting them, and so he gives out a certain call, and that at least gets them and gets them to the coop. Now, the other thing was, let me spin around here. It had been unusually warm, and we actually had the windows open, and so the two double windows right there is to our master bathroom. And so we had the windows open and the chickens were out, and Loki was actually in the window. And so I was actually sent a picture out to a lot of people, and I circled where Loki was, because with the screen it was kind of hard to see him. And I was saying that Loki was trying to figure out on what to have for dinner, because all the chickens were on the ground and he was looking at them through the window. So I thought that was kind of funny. And so, you know, Blondie's right there. And so,
None worse for wear.
yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to do an addendum onto the video.
Our closest to lay is Knox, Hestia, and Celeste.
Yeah, so none of the youngins have laid an egg yet, so they're still nieces. They will be nieces until they lay eggs, and he is a beta male until he actually takes over the flock, which he's actually starting to do right now. And so that's Special K right there, or as Andrea calls her, Knox. That's Celine Dion right there. And so,
Hestia and Celine and Knox are the closest.
yeah, that's Charlton Hestia, which is the brown one. So they're actually pretty close. Now, Roadrunner right there, we don't know yet, because she's getting a red comb, but her eyes really haven't changed yet. Her eyes are still kind of dark, where the other ones are getting lighter. The irises of the chicken eyes will get lighter when they get ready to lay, or at least that's what Andrea said.
Well, I was wondering.
And then we got No G, which is Rain in the back over there.
Yeah, she'll be our longest.
Yeah, she's the lavender one.
She'll be probably our last lay.
Yeah, but Americanas, she's a purebred Americana, and they're notorious for taking a long time to get going. So anyway, I just wanted to do that. So I might have this as a separate video. I don't know yet. And then the flock block is a week old. And so they're actually
Making progress.
Yeah, they're making a lot of progress with it. But the good thing is they're actually eating less of their food. So there's that.